Now this line here is 5 feet. If you're this close, it kind of seems like things have gone wrong.
Yeah, but they're gonna leap at you. They can knock it out of your hand. Huh?
Right, that's true. Oh, this, forgot to mention. Pepper spray is not a one-step thing. We have the flashlight, right? There's the flashlight in their eyes. Now they can't see anything. And when they can't see anything, the pepper spray can be used. You understand?
Yeah.
So this is 10 feet away. To this line, to that target. And I think if you were this far back, I think this would be too far to really even attempt this pepper spray. I think you'd want to be closer. If you were this far, you'd be worried about just de-escalating the situation.
Or getting away.
Seeing if you can get away, but not actually spraying somebody, which would escalate it.
Okay.
I don't think you'd really want to spray from this close. Even if your foot was on the line, your hand was closer. This just seems like you're pushing things. Now this line here is 5 feet. If you're this close, it kind of seems like things have gone wrong.
Yeah, but they're gonna leap at you. They can knock it out of your hand. Huh?
Right, that's true. Oh, this, forgot to mention. Pepper spray is not a one-step thing. We have the flashlight, right? There's the flashlight in their eyes. Now they can't see anything. And when they can't see anything, the pepper spray can be used. You understand?
Yeah.
See, they're blinded now, so they've stopped. The flashlight has stopped their forward momentum. Because the problem with pepper spray, it only works at a specific range. So if you want to have that range to use it at, you need something else to stop their momentum. So the flashlight, you can see it, it's bright daylight, but you can see it on there. That has stopped their momentum. Now the pepper spray comes up. And that was about 3 shots. And the third one got it. The first one kind of went down in front. The second one I overshot. The third one was right on. And now at this point, you can still use the flashlight because they have about 20 seconds that they can still see. So the flashlight's still there to keep your distance and keep them blinded. And after about 20 or 30 seconds, the pepper spray takes over. And now they can't see because of the chemical and the swelling.
And they're tall, too.
Yeah, I wanted to make them tall because I figure if you're going to be using something like pepper spray in defense, your assailant is probably going to be taller than you. You probably wouldn't, not necessarily, but usually it's against somebody bigger, stronger, taller.
Okay.
So I wanted to give that sense of height.
Oh, okay.
You notice I'm using this POM Pepper Spray, POM, and a couple reasons for that. One is it has this little ridge in front, and that ridge indexes it with your finger so that you know which way to point it. And two, it has this little pop top. So with your finger feeling this ridge in front, you snake your thumb in, and now you have access to the trigger to push it down. When your thumb's out, you can push this all you want, and it's safe. You have to put your finger inside and then push. And it's nice because you can't shoot it backwards on yourself, because if your thumb is like this and your finger is feeling that ridge, you know you're roughly pointed in the right direction. Okay, check this out. So we're in a dark office now. The paper on the right and the paper on the left, which do you think was hit with the pepper spray? You can see a little bit of that redness already in this paper over here compared to this one. Let's turn on the black light. There. That's the POM Pepper Spray with the UV dye. This is a UV light. This one over here, I also sprayed with a mixture of water and alcohol that I used to clean our counters with. And once it dried, it's completely gone. You don't see any indication. But the POM Pepper Spray with the UV dye, it shows up. So the instructions on the POM Pepper Spray say that it shoots about 24 bursts, which amounts to around 10 to 12 seconds. 24 bursts. We've already used this one 3 bursts, so let me show you what I did. If you look on the bottom, you you see 3 little notches. I made 3 notches to indicate that this has been used for 3 bursts. That way I can try it a few times. I have another one I can try, and whenever I shoot it, I make another notch so I know how many times this has been shot and when it needs to be replaced. If you've enjoyed my POM Pepper Spray review, follow my channel, Defense Against Dark Deeds, a magician's approach to self-defense, where I show you some unconventional methods such as using the flashlight to gain the advantage of becoming invisible while you use the pepper spray. The flashlight lets you establish the proper distance and maintain it that you need in order for the pepper spray to actually be used effectively. If you try to use the pepper spray without it, it's going to be a lot of overspray. They're going to be closing the distance, turning away. It's going to be more difficult. The flashlight maintains that distance and lets the pepper spray become more effective. That is unconventional thinking. That's what you hear about here on Defense Against Dark Deeds.